Resource Management training organized by Asha Safety Consult Nigeria Limited. My name is Joan Badasiraye, your facilitator for Human Resource Management. Human Resource Management is the strategic approach to the effective management of people in a company or an organization. Human resource of an organization is composed of all the skills or capability of all the people who work for that organization. Some organizations may call this human resource as staff, workforce, personnel, employee, but the basic meaning remains the same. Human resource functions. Human resource management refers to the activity of specialists of staffs that are responsible for the personnel objective of the organization, that is to acquire resource person, retain resource person, develop the human resource of an organization, interest of all management, as well as culture of the organization. We talk about organizational culture. In organizational culture, HRO specialists are in a position to influence the culture of an organization by bringing in the purpose and the goal of the organization, the employee skills, attitude, use of technology, external environments that include customers, competitors, and strategies, then rules and procedures, communication channels, then decision-making mechanism. Human resource department. We have the senior human resource staff, human resource advisor, human resource administrator. Function of human resource department. The functions of the Human Resource Department includes the employee selections, induction of new employees, training and development, performance appraisal, working practice, job structure, discipline implication procedures, motivating, implementing safety policies. Also, as a human resource manager, you must bring into consideration that you are planning for a company. So whatever you are planning for that company, you must bring in your expertise. So we talk about the strategic aspect of human resource management, which involve innovation. A human resource person must be innovative, must have ideas. You must plan for long term. Then, advisory function. You must assist managers of other departments with HRO activities so that the operational aspects of the HRO policies are carried out effectively. However, this involvement of HRO department depends on the structure and size of that particular organization. Human resource policy. Policy making is the most important aspect of the total planning activity of an organization. The HRO manager and these are subordinates, if necessary, with representatives of trade union and staff association, stated in clear terms, be understood easily by management and employees. It should have standardized effect on all employees, clear and detailed procedure regarding various activities in the company. The long-term policy of a human resource policy, equal opportunity policy, that is including sex, age, belief, for promotion. The training and development activities available to all employees. Every employee will have the right to fair treatment concerning disciplinary matters. Negotiation with employees or their representative will be done in good faith in the interests of the organization and as well as that of the employee. Operating plans of the HRO department. HRO manager. For effectiveness of an HRO manager, the manager is influenced by his or her personal attributes as well as his managerial ability. So you must bring in training, recruitment, seminar, team building, people management, consultancy, evaluation in everything that you do. Responsibilities of the HRO department. Its primary function could be in twofold: to bring together all the employees of an organization, without whose joint effort the organization could not prosper. Then to develop and encourage the united interests for the success of the organization. Employee selection, promotion selection, training, education, development selection for new and existing staffs, the medical session, staff welfare, and industrial relation issues. Manpower planning, recruitment, and selection. In the business world today, there are more of small organizations than the larger ones. In a small organization, various managerial functions are performed by the same individuals. A single manager may be looking after the activities of the marketing, sales, general administration, and human resources. The production manager may be involved in production, packaging, and dispatch of goods. A finance manager may be responsible for finance as well as purchase. There are fewer problems in smaller organizations and are dealt with easily. But when the organization grows in size, the tasks become numerous and it's just not possible for a single manager to handle different activities and handle them effectively. At this stage, the need arises for a specialist manager in order to look after the various departments. Category of employee that are important in manpower planning. We have the existing employee. Here in the table here, you see decision to be taken regarding the performance appraisal, productivity. You must consider the productivity of the work staff, deployment, equal opportunity, education, training, remuneration. For new employees, look at recruitment, source and methods, that's your selection procedures, terms of employment, induction, then on-the-job training. Then potential employees, recruitment, the source and method, public relations, remuneration levels, employee benefits. Then you look at leavers, those that are about resigning or retiring, then redundancy procedure, employee turnover. HRO forecast. Every HR manager to actually strategize the economy of the country through religion must be considered, global economic trends, political trend and government regulations, trade union activity, population trade, immigration policies, development on technology, product range and consumer demand, management structure and policies are key forecasts in HR. Man planning requires a study of all level of the existing workforce. This will show where an armor power is being used and where there are excesses or shortfalls, and analysis could be based on the operational requirements or could be taken from the corporate plan. This model is then compared with the actual business situation. This comparison is made to identify the changes required with regards to the following: organizational development, re-evaluation of job, changes in job structure, recruitment needs, then change in work pattern, training and development. Problem caused by expansion of organization. When process of expansion starts in an organization, it is important that the HR manager does not neglect salient issues in the company. The reason it is important to have an HR manager in the management team, and sometimes before the expansion, the executive might have been involved in several activities, but the change circumstances might not be possible for him or her to give full attention to HR functions. This may lead to the following problem: the executive who was earlier looking for HR function in addition to his or her responsibility may not be able to justify when there is expansion in that particular company. These rules may cause dissatisfaction amongst the employee. Solution to overcoming problems associated with expansion. A full-time HR manager is to be appointed in an organization for the company to actually grow well when there is expansion in such organization. The HRO department is to be provided with sufficient number of staff to look after the routine work as well as the work related to long-term planning. New lines of communication are to be established between various departments and all employees. Then consultancy groups comprising of employees from various sections and departments, and acceptance of new rules and regulations may be necessary to meet the change required. Small work group may be established in order to ensure employees feel a sense of belonging in their workplace. Recruitment. As an HR manager, recruitment is a key part of human resource management. The term recruitment refers to the first stage in the process of filling of vacancies in an organization. These vacancies may arise on occasion of the following: creation of a new position, resignation, termination of an existing employee, then expansion of the organization. And as an HR manager, the recruitment process gives you upper hand. So when you have persons that are not employed, at times bringing sentiment into it, you bring them into it. You have upper information when people are in need of such jobs. Policies of recruitment. Recruitment process may be initiated in several ways. We have internal recruitment. A vacancy may be filled by persons who are already working in same organizations, maybe from other departments that transfer to a new department. Then we have external recruitment. This involves the filling of vacancies from sources outside the organization. Introduction by existing employee. This is a mixture of internal and external sources. The existing employee may be asked to recommend their friends and relatives who could be suitable for a specific job. I said this earlier. So then people that are close to you as an HR manager tend to get such information and they get employed. Advantages and disadvantages of internal recruitment. Employees are aware that hard work may be rewarded through promotion. This leads to greater job satisfaction among employees. The skills and potential of internal candidates are already known to the manager, and so it may be easy to transfer or promote such employees without going through the whole process of recruitment. Employees who have already been promoted have a good knowledge about the work and organization. Hence, induction training period for such employees may be shorter than for newcomers. Disadvantage of internal recruitment: the organization will lose the opportunity of getting employees, particularly at managerial level, who might bring with them new ideas and innovation. Then other employees who are not considered may develop feelings of jealousy and resentment and may not cooperate with the new employee, with these employees. To overcome this disadvantage, management should do the following. Details of vacancies are circulated to all. Selection is to be made in a fair and impartial way. Selection should be based on merit and performance. Selection should not be made on decision or personal recommendation. But if there must be a recommendation, it has to be collective by members of staff to avoid rancor. External recruitment and its sources. This involves filling of a vacancy from a source outside the organization. These sources may include the following: local school, college, technical education, employment agency, recruitment consultants firm. Then we also have advertisement in newspaper, then posting or recruitment website. So those are some companies that want to avoid people always coming in, so they tend to use external recruitment. So the company just recruit for them and they get members of staff. In process of recruitment, job analysis is key. As an HR manager, job analysis is a process by which the description of the job to be done is stated and is developed of present method, procedures of doing the job, physical condition in which the job is to be done, relation of the job to other job, and other condition of employment. Job analysis is intended to reveal what is actually done as opposed to what is not done. Job description is almost same thing as job analysis. The results of job analysis are set down in job description. It defines a particular job. Writing job description for production workers, clerical people, and first line supervisor is a fairly established practice for every HR manager. The lower level job description are generally written by the HR department, or the managerial job description is written by the incumbent executive or superiors. Content of a job description: it must have the job title and details of the work group, objective of the job, for example the post of supervisor or customer service, then list of duties, responsibilities, information about the relation with people connected with the job, then details about work hours, paid holidays, sick leave, then details about salary, overtime, bonuses, and other benefits. Employee specification. Employee specification gives detail about personal qualities desirable for a candidate to possess. It helps the organization to decide whether a particular candidate is suitable for the job. It seeks the following details: physical quality like the age, general health status of the person, mental quality like mental alertness, temperament, then skills / IT application as technical know-how, qualification, educational experience and training, personality as the reliable, honest, hardworking, pleasant, etc. Attracting suitable applicants during recruitment. After relevant job analysis, job description, and employee specification have been completed, the HRO department is ready to take steps to attract suitable candidates to apply for the job. For this purpose, the advertisement has to be posted with all relevant details as stated below: full name of the organization, its physical address, and the nature of its activity, job title and its objective, details of importance involved. Then we also have information on salary and information of how to apply and what attached the application. Employment application forms. In most cases, application forms are sent to applicants or posted on the organization site for the applicant to fill in and mail to the organization. This is done to ensure that all the relevant information which the organization is looking for is provided to show it without wasting sometimes rejecting of elicit information helps the HR department applicate the administration about of a template of what an application form should look like. Attachment from setting that most commonly following maybe copies or degrees. So these are the documents that are mostly attached to application